Issue 77. We start out with Amy pointing out something in Knothole. Oh, it's just the freedom fighters coming back with Jeremiah. She made me think she was pointing out something brand new. It's explained that the ring anniversary present of Sonic's parents served as a check on his gun, saving them from losing free will. A mere pair of rings shouldn't be able to do that. I don't understand if they have Chaos Emeralds for them, because those can do anything apparently. But mere rings? I mean, I guess it makes sense that rings can grant invincibility. So, with invincibility, you wouldn't lose your free will, because that'd be affecting your body. And nothing can affect your body when you're invincible. But how exactly did the Robians lose their free will, though? Did Eggman literally go to their brains with a screwdriver and get their free will back? And Loot take the free will away? Reprogram them? Or did he reprogram them with a magical laser or something? Just don't understand how rings could prevent... Like if it's the first option, then you think that they would lose the ring's power because they got attacked. And then that would be it. Then they lose their free will. Anyways, Nate snarks that science doesn't matter where rings are concerned. And then the king annoys me by getting annoyed again that Sonic and Sally are on another dangerous mission in Robotropolis without his say-so. What a control freak. Wait, there's a desert between Robotropolis and the Great Forest? Anyways, Nicole magically detects that 3 Shadowbot-bearing vessels are approaching from the west. And after Sally arbitrarily tries to hold Sonic back from fighting the vessels, nice to see you have faith in him, Sally, Dulcie, the Duke's Ex Machina, Dragon, shows up, destroying the robots. At least her appearance here makes sense this time because we just saw her a few issues ago delivering them to the space satellite. Meanwhile, just beyond the rim of the galaxy is a burst of energy, and vessels emerge from whatever hyperspace is supposed to be. These spacecrafts also seem to be surrounded with green force fields, and we see Eggman being told about what just happened by his Shadowbots. By the way, I hate how they have hyphens between every word when they talk, because it makes it hard to read what they're saying. Eggman just recovered from his virus from Nicole. Wait, she didn't make a virus good enough to kill him? Or even put him in a coma? What was the point then? That was the most useless virus ever! You're telling me Nicole, that's all she's capable of with a virus? Come on. She was obviously holding back. Anyways, he leaves his egg-shaped cyberpunk as I'm increasingly annoyed by the egg puns and whatnot because it makes no sense for him to want to do them in-universe. Unfortunately, he at least starts sneezing again rather than recovering that fast. At the very least, Sonic's friends are loyal enough to try to reason with the Control Freak King, with Antoine saying that it was Sonic who discovered Eggman's scheme, and Bunny saying that if Sonic didn't disobey his stupid order, his parents would be mindless slaves, or rather would still be pretending to be them. Well, at least Bunny showing loyalty to Sonic for the second time ever still doesn't make up for her threatening to kill him. Of course, the king rudely interrupts Tails, and insists on coming to see Sonic. I've lost practically all sympathy for this character, and I'm loving it, no matter how sweet Sally hugging him is. Because him acting as an antagonist to the heroes, by definition, makes him an antagonist. And you know what that makes him? A villain. That is tedious to put up with. I wonder if anything bad would have happened if they had never saved him from the Zonus Islands in the first place. Not as I expected, the king insists on still being angry at Sonic, even though his daughter was literally crying begging him not to be. Oh my god, he even hates Sonic for participating in the mission to save Nate Morgan's life. Why would he ever complain about that? Well, this is a bullshit change of events. Somehow, through a Duke's Ex Machina, the king completely changes personality and says he admires Sonic for standing up in what he believes in, and apologizes to him for not trusting him. Even though what he was saying earlier was implying, especially with his expression, that he was mad at him. Okay, Sally did say he might have been actually proud of what he did and wasn't sure how to express it, but that was from Sally, his daughter. So that wasn't good foreshadowing at all because it just assumed she was deluding herself because he's her father. Good king or not, this makes no sense, and I'll only forgive him if he never stands in Sonic's way again. The king explains that the reason he made everyone think he was mad at Sonic was that it wouldn't do for a general to publicly apologize to a disobedient soldier, even if that soldier was instrumental in winning the war. He needed to look like a strong authority figure. Sonic then says he can somehow relate to that and that's an ego thing, and the king agrees even though it's nothing like it. This was so sudden. The next story has everyone sitting around a campfire saying that they'll be able to retrieve those library books very soon. After Elias reveals humility by saying, at the risk of sounding like a dunce, and asking what they were talking about, it's revealed that the writer Kirby never got to tell the whole story because he vanished during the Great War. Okay, Sonic's mother's name is Bernie, fine. I don't like that name. She explains that they were on a mission to discover what had happened to Kirby, and following a lead that he had been taken to the Overlander city, they followed one, and after Jules got shot down by a laser, Sonic's mother lost it, and shot an Overlander with a laser herself with a badass one-liner, "Have a taste of your own medicine!" What I assume is Rotor's father, Sherman, got Jules, Bernie, and Amadeus back to the kingdom, and it's implied that this is the injury to Jules that will lead to him being roboticized in a desperate measure to save his life. The first story was written by Carl Bollers, and it was basically about the freedom fighters simply coming back home. And then it being revealed that Sonic wasn't in trouble with the king for disobeying him, somehow. I'll only forgive him if he never tries to be an obstructive bureaucrat again. That's really all that happened of note in this story. It's good that they reaffirmed the king's character as a good person. I just wish it didn't feel so sudden. Aren't people gonna know that the king went easy on Sonic because he wasn't banished or forced to pick up trash or something? And the second story, by Ken Penders, was really just there to tell you what led to Jules needing to get roboticized for his injuries in the first place. He was trying to save an author and got shot. All I have to say about it is that Sonic's mother got a badass moment while showing that she really loved her husband, and I hated that the story was cut short like that. Next up is Knuckles Comic Issues 26 to 32.